is the 8th day of April 2015. Okay, so last night I watched this video, Dutchson's video. It was an earthquake watch from, it was a 2013 video, and it pointed out these earthquakes, these 6.0s. That one was in Japan, right here, right there. I mean, right, and then there was one right here in Alaska, and there was one right here in this spot where I've been building the supercontinent, and there was a 6.0 right here, or 6.8 or whatever right here in Chile. All these spots I've been watching, you know, as far as the weather, and I'm just starting to put the earthquake things together. So we're going to do this together. I actually just had it I just had it all set up, and my computer crashed, so I'm going to have to start from the beginning here, unfortunately, or fortunately for you, probably, because it's going to show you how, you know, how I do this. It was February the 2nd I had it set at, and then when you go through this weather, okay, there's the weather's there at this time. The earthquake was at 4:35 or 4:53 a.m. or Eastern Standard Time, so it's confusing the time zone thing. So I'm pretty sure I was pretty close to at 12 a.m. the weather is missing. Boom. Come on. 12 a.m. in Alaska on the 2nd of February. The weather date is missing. As you can see, from here, from Alaska, just to here. But this is here. See, this is all the same satellite. So they're cut. This is all the same. You see the seam right there? This right here should be in that weather. If this is on, this should be on. This should not be missing at this time. This is like almost the exact time, I would think, at 12 a.m. I tried to figure it out. The time zones are kind of confusing to me. I'm not really good with the time zones. But anyways, let's go up an hour. We'll go up 1 hour to 1 a.m. This is the time that the earthquake happened, but it was actually on the 1st, I think. It was February 1st. The time zones confuse me a little bit. But anyways, I saved this image already. I'm just going to use the one that I saved. I snipped this picture of this weather pattern out, and look at that. Like I always point out, in the Gulf of Alaska, the weather patterns are always nice. And this was 2013. Remember that. Okay, so this is around the time of the after the earthquake, I guess. Would be after the earthquake, but the weather was extreme here. Extremely, it was showing something anyways. So I saved that, and I overlaid it on Google Earth, but I know I lost it because my computer crashed right when I was getting ready to pull my headphones out. It pulled a wire or something. So I know that it's gone. It's got to be gone. The picture I saved. Yeah, it's definitely not there. What is there? What's this picture I just turned on? Where is it? What? Oh, wait. Okay, maybe it is still there. We'll see. I don't think so. Oh, no, that was some little one. Okay, so it's not there. I got it. I'll redo it. But anyways, what I did is I saved that image, and I just overlaid it over the black hole picture like this. Watch. This is all I did. This is exactly what I did. Black hole. You've seen me do this one before. Just yesterday I uploaded a video. And then the weather was Alaska quake. Right here. This picture. Okay, so what I did is I aligned it to the black hole, because everything comes from that hole. I'm telling you, it's kind of strange, but it just does seem to come from that same place or something like that. Okay, so I aligned it to the black hole, and I could see this area up here. See this patch of the weather right there? That I could see that right here in this picture. See it right here? That's the same pattern as right there. So I just aligned that basically like this. I got that lined up in there, and I put it over the spot where I could see it a little higher, maybe like right there, right in there somewhere, you know what I mean? Maybe a little turned a little more this way. Anyways, I had it lined up pretty good, and it'll be alright still, I think. Just gonna put it right there. It'll be good enough. So there, I lined it like this, right, over the black hole, and you can see that it fits in the black hole pretty good. Not too bad. And then I started bringing up my other pictures. The Mare Oriental is what I brought up first. Or actually, I brought it. Check out Tycho. I'll do Tycho last. Hold on. Let's just do Mare Oriental first. Right here, Mare Oriental. Okay. And this was already set in place as reversed image of Mare Oriental. Already set there. It's just already there. And all I did was align it to the black hole. And now you can see how that aligns there, right? It fits there really good. See that? I can see that pretty good. Okay, so then I brought up lunar south pole, and I was like, oh my goodness, look at this one. This right here was really well aligned in the last one. I hope it's still really well aligned with this one. Yeah, okay, it goes right in that little spot right there a little bit better, I think, but check it out. Look at the angles and everything. It's right in there really well. I'm gonna move this picture a little bit because I liked it the way it was before a little bit better. Let me just move this picture up a little bit to where it was right there. Oh, nope, too much. Right there. Now look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so got that lined up. I just want to show you how it fits with all these images. I mean, it's all I did was align it to the black hole, and then just check it out. I mean, you can see that it fits there. Should be showing Schrodinger here, but it's not showing it too well. But that's not important at this point. Let's see what we got here. Look at, see these. Watch. Something there for that. Now I'll bring up Tycho, which was already also set in place, which I thought was pretty interesting because it just fell right into the center of that spot. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And you see, like there's like a ray that comes off at this angle here. Pretty close. And then you can see the rest of this pattern on the moon. Look at this. Look at this area here. You can, I mean, it takes a little bit of a trained eye to see that, but it's absolutely. I must have had it bigger earlier or something, because that line lined up with this line, I think. But that's pretty cool the way it just falls right in the center that way. I can see that totally. Watch. Look at the pattern. Pretty interesting. Just thought I'd point that out. I mean, and the data missing from the time of the quake is just another thing that, you know, I was looking for the Japan actually happened. There was one in Japan the second, or like the same day, or the day after or something, and I was trying to get the data for that. And I just stopped when I got the Alaska one. I just stopped. You know, when I seen the weather was missing there, right here, at that time, 12 a.m. Where's it at? Why is the rest of the world there? I mean, for the Japan one, this one was off. During the Japan quake, this satellite was off. Why is this one off during this quake? And I'm sure if I go back to the time, the Japan quake that was happened in 2013, it was a 6 point something that happened right here in the same place that I showed where the data was missing yesterday. But look at all this weather. This is what the weather used to look like last year, or 2013, 2014, part of 2014. This is what the weather used to look like instead of the way it looks now. This is so much better to work with like this. This old, look at this stripe. See that? Isn't that strange? That's the satellite right there. See, that's this satellite showing that strip, and then you see the seam. Well, this is missing, but only to here. I just find that interesting and suspicious, and I mean, it's revealing as well. And we could go back in time and I could get some good stuff. Here's a Schrodinger print right there. Look at right there. There's a nice one. That circular pattern there, and there's another one there. Look, Schrodinger right there. Schrodinger right there. Boom, 3 in a row. Dun dun dun. And another one right there. More likely. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking back at the earthquakes from the, I'm gonna check out that last Japan one too. I just want to point that out. You see how that the patterns just come up? That I don't align any of that stuff. I just aligned it to that black hole picture. That was it. And then you seen how it came up with the other pictures all on its own, because everything that happens here spreads around the globe. I guess everything was like built here. Everything happened here. But when it moves, the plate in the continent moves. That pattern in the weather will stay with that continent, or something like that. You know what I mean? Or the moon is The moon is moving in very mysterious ways. Otherwise, and I don't doubt that either. But anyways, have a good day. I gotta do something constructive. Have a good one.